And if I tell you one thing, the main thing I want to point I'm trying to go over is 7 years from today, 7 years from now, if you just could add it together, I'll be 100 years old.
All right.
And I've been in Muskogee since 1927. I've been living in this neighborhood on the south end of Muskogee since 1927. Went to grade school, high school, finished high school here. And over here on 2nd Street, from Elgin clean up at Muskogee was the Negro district. We had barbershops, cafes, hotels, you know, everything. And on the Saturday, like the gin was over here on Main in Elgin, the gin, cotton gin. More people come to town on the Saturday in the wagons and everything. The cotton gin was over there and we were shopping on the Saturday. My daddy had a barber shop in the 300 block right here on 2nd Street. My father had a barber shop. Oh. And I started, my first trip in town in Muskogee was, we used to come to town in the morning, my daddy at the barber shop, to get a quarter. What the quarter was for, 2 loaves of bread for a nickel worth of sausage, nickel worth of rice, nickel worth of beans, nickel worth of potatoes. Oh. We had a sack full just for a quarter. And I enjoyed myself here in Muskogee and everything, and I'm going to talk about my life, which was on the south end down on South 7th Street down in Wyatt, my old home place, and right in front of my old home papers park, was played baseball. My thing was a professional baseball player. I grew up to be a professional baseball, and I started playing baseball in 1935. Playing professional baseball, and we played, you know, in 1937, the 19th of June, we should have big picnics, free barbecue, free whiskey, free home brew, just everything. And that morning, we'd be out just like this, about 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning. The young boys would play. And then the old fellas was coming after us. By the time the old fellas get ready to play, we'd be drunk. Everything was free, barbecue was free. And so they were short of players. And so they asked me to play with them. About me being huddle ready, no, I ain't thinking about playing them. And they told my father. He told me to go play with him. I told him no. And he got after me. He called me just around second base. Bring about 1,500 people, police and everything, and put his foot on my neck and gave me a whooping of my life. Didn't nobody say nothing. Police didn't say nothing. Because everybody wanted me to play. Because I was a baseball player. But anyway, I started playing with the big boys ever since. That's when I started with the big boys. And I had my professional baseball players. I went to the Army, served on Saipan, and developed myself on Saipan. I was in the United States Army, finished high school here in Muskogee, have a family and everything. But the point I'm trying to show you, I'm proud to be an Okie from Muskogee. I played baseball in Canada, South, New Mexico, all over the United States, and I played with the Houston Eagles. And when the Kansas City Monarchs and the Memphis Red Sox would come to town, I would play with them. Why? Because on the north end, I run a carry. The baseball people come in and get free home, free whiskey and everything, naturally they're going to let me play with them. And I played, and that's how I developed into be a baseball player. Jackie Robinson evaded my table on South End, Buck O'Neill, all the Negro baseball players. I'm right to Satchel Paige. He and I are real good buddies. Right here in Muskogee, right on South 7th Street. He come my use my bathroom, and sit at my table, ate my food, and ate apples. And we had a good time. That's back in the 30s and in the 40s and everything. And I just enjoyed myself when in the Army. I was king of South Bend, the top baseball player. This is what y'all want you to understand. I wasn't no Babe Ruth. I wasn't no George Gibson. And I wasn't no Satchel Paige. But one thing about it, I was good enough to play. See, in those days, nowadays, if you're not a good, they send you back to the minors and develop you into a baseball player. Then, if you didn't make it, you didn't play.
Yeah.
And so I was good enough to play. I could steal bases, and you know, I didn't want no home run hitter or nothing, but like I said, I was good enough to play, and I enjoyed myself playing baseball. Went to high school, was on the all-state football team on 39, 40, and 41. Manny Training had a nice football team. And on 2nd Street, there are these barber shops, cafes, and everything. And Klein Brothers and Tommy, which couldn't be here today, his grandpa, he was one of them old deputy sheriff, you know, one of them lawyers and everything. He grew up around Muskogee with Bass Reeves, but Tommy's not here to tell about his grandpa and anything, but I'm talking about Tony Reeves. I've been in Muskogee ever since 1927. So like I said, I'm proud to be a rookie from Muskogee. Still got a little hair on me. And, you know, still can get around and everything, but my eyesight's kind of failing and everything. But I think I'm one of the last Negro in Muskogee, in Oklahoma, Negro League baseball, but they all dying out. People pass away and everything. But there's been some nice baseball players here in Muskogee. And Muskogee have a lot of history. People don't know nothing about it. There's some good white baseball players, good colored baseball players, good football players, good lawyers, good doctors, and everything. But everybody should be proud of Muskogee.
We're proud of you, sir.
Should be proud of Muskogee because there's a lot of history behind it that's never been told. There's a lot of went on in Negro baseball that's never been told. A lot of things that happened. Take George Gibson. Babe Ruth hit 700 some, he must have hit over 1,000 home runs. But he never not no history. You don't have no history about it. People just talk about it. You believe it or not and everything. But I could steal bases, you know, and everything, but you got to get on base to steal.
You can't steal first base.
And I'm not bragging on myself, but I would talk to that baseball when to get in there. I said, you just stay in the park. I'll overtake you, just stay in the park and everything. And I played all across the United States, out with the New Key, with Don Newcomb, Roy Campanella, and all those teams. That team moved to Houston, Texas. And that's when I went to Houston Eagles. That's my last team, the Houston Eagles. Larry Dovey, Monty Irving. And I played with all those guys. They come here to Muskogee. They come to Muskogee all the time. And that's how I played with the Kansas City Marshals. They come to Memphis Red Sox, Birmingham Black Barons.
Did you ever meet Bob Gibson?
Did I ever meet Bob Gibson? He's after me.
I thought he might have been.
Yeah, he was after me. See, when Bob Gibson come along, whoever, I'm 93 years old. It's a long ways from Bob Gibson. Yeah, he fired the ball for the Cardinals and everything. He's from Omaha, Nebraska.
Kurt Flood.
The great university up there. I know all about those players and everything. I know them and everything, but I was before me.
I used to watch him as a kid. In the old ballpark.
And another thing about Saxon Page Adams is one of the Oscar Charleston was the greatest baseball player ever lived, black or white. And this is what people say about, I'm going to tell you one thing about baseball. Ain't no steroid to make you get no home run. If you don't have your eye on that ball, you're not going to get it out of that ball. If you have your eye on it, you're not going to get it out of that ball. It's a bad thing to say, but Barry Bonds, Ted Williams, and those guys were some of the greatest hitters ever hit baseball. Walk somebody 230 some odd times, they steal the 6 hitting. But I tell you, Muskogee's been good to me, and I'm proud to be here today to tell you about the part of history of Muskogee and how we had doctors, black lawyers, black preachers, everything in Muskogee. Muskogee's been good to the black and everything, and things are going to happen. You can't stop things from happening. All this racism and everything like that. I want to tell you one thing, God is still in control.
Yes.
He's still in, he called the shots, not me or you or nobody else. When things happen, take him worth the word. But don't stop praying, just don't stop getting along with everything, because you will meet obstacles, roadblocks and everything. They in the way. But you got to learn to deal around. So I just think we've been able to say a little about Muskogee, how the black hat did business here, and how we improved ourselves in Muskogee, and how we got along, and how everything is going on. So just thank you for everything.
Thank you.